Hey, this is JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's July 29th, 2025. Looking at some thunderstorms that were passing by the Grand Mogul and the Sawtooth the other day. We're going to have another repeat of that for the next coming days. And if you're still enjoying this broadcast, we ask you to do a one-time donation, or even better, sign up for that monthly sustaining membership. We're going to have daily afternoon thunder showers. Those are mostly going to be north of Ketchum all the way up to Salmon through the Sawtooth corridor. We'll have southwest flow that's going to be bringing up moisture and creating southwest flow won't be creating low relative humidity, but we'll have pretty low humidities outside of where the thunderstorms are going to be, which is going to keep those elevated fire risk out there for lightning strikes. Looking at the mid-level water vapor map, you can see this little corridor here is where all of our moisture is coming from, monsoonal air coming in this way, and then some moisture coming up from the Pacific area as well will drive our afternoon thunder showers, with that daytime heating helping to create an unstable atmosphere and build thunderstorms. Looking around this morning, it looks a little hazy, but not too smoky from the Oregon Gulch fire. It looks like there's not even any heat on the map on that, which is good. Air quality is in the green range, which is also good. Looking around at the HER forecast for today, we got some incoming thunderstorms building right after 2 or 3 p.m., mostly around Galena Lodge area, and not looking super severe, looking like some heavy downpours, isolated, and some lightning with that as well. And that moves kind of into the evening hours before it loses that instability, and then we fast forward again to 2, 3 p.m. tomorrow, and it's basically a repeat of where that line is from Galena Lodge up north through the Sawtooth and White Clouds up to Salmon. Now the NAM forecast is a little bit brings that moisture and thunder showers down more into the Wood River Valley and Pioneer Mountains. So keep that in mind if you see thunderstorms, keeping those clouds building out there and you're in the mountains, you should go down in elevation as quick as you can. Here is the corridor of lightning or thunder activity for today. So you can see where we kind of get out of the 20 to 30% chance is north of Ketchum, where we're 50 to 70% chance of where that thunder is going to be. And taking another look at it for lightning density. So this is where they're expecting, the HER model's expecting the most lightning flashes to be happening, is kind of in the southern Sawtooth area all the way over into the White Clouds through that stretch. There are some sections later on in the Smoky Mountains, but it doesn't look as looks more isolated. Now with those thunderstorms, we are going to have some pretty gusty outflow winds. You can see that in certain sections, kind of more towards Fairfield, where they could have gusts up to 50. Other spots are looking like gusts up to 40, 45 miles per hour in the Sawtooth and White Clouds up to Salmon. And you can find some hail, small hail with those thunderstorms as well. This is looking at how much moisture we might squeeze out of those storms. Really not too much. A few hundredths of an inch up to close to 0.2 of an inch in the White Clouds. The White Clouds have been kind of getting the brunt of moisture with those mountains pushing up that warm air and creating thunderstorms over there. Even less in the forecast for Wednesday. Thursday does look, I won't say wetter, but it is going to have more moisture. It's not going to be crazy amount of moisture, but looking like Stanley, north towards kind of Chalice is going to be getting a couple tenths of an inch of rain. So we'll keep an eye on that as we get closer. Temps are going to be in the mid to upper 80s until Thursday when a frontal system comes through and brings in cooler temperatures for the weekends. And we're just going to keep having elevated chances of thunder showers each day. All right, looking at our relative humidity for today, it's quite low in the Wood River Valley. We're looking at generally under 20% humidity. So any lightning strikes out there could cause new fire starts, like likely how Oregon Gulch ones started. And speaking of which, it does look like overnight satellite is showing no heat on the fire. They did a pretty good job with single air engines throwing water on it, and also helicopters bringing buckets from over in the Big Wood here near Frostbite Flats.